much have you spent on textbooks this year? I know for just fall semester alone, I have spent at least $600 on textbooks and materials. In a survey of more than 2,000 college students in 33 states and 156 different campuses, the U.S. Public Research Group found that the average student spends as much as $1,200 each year on textbooks and supplies alone. This topic is very important to me because I relate to it on a personal level, because I too am a full-time college student. The prices of textbooks are causing students to fail classes, lose money, and drop out of school. Therefore, I think textbooks should be free for students. Sky-high textbook prices are causing students to fail classes. A recent report on how textbook prices have students struggling showed that an alarming 65% of students decide against buying a required book for class. This makes me really upset. For students to have to risk their grades and overall GPA because a textbook is too expensive is an outrage. In some classes, you might be able to get away with sharing a book with a classmate, but with sharing a book, one person is always going to have the book more oftentimes than you are. Not only are these students willingly failing their classes just so they don't have to pay for books, but this is causing students to drop out of school. I know many people that have put their college career on hold to focus on their family or their job, but textbook prices have facilitated recent dropout rates. Increased financial stress has been linked to high textbook prices and financial assistance. Some people who need financial assistance due to them not having the money or because they are on their own do not receive enough financial aid or even receive financial aid at all. In school, I see students who wait for their financial aid to come in so they can go get their books, and by the time it comes in, the class has already started, so the students get behind in their coursework and eventually withdraw from the class. Students that try to resell their gently used textbooks often don't get back half of what they paid for their original price of the book. I normally try to buy used textbooks, but they hardly ever have very many in the bookstore because so many students try to do the same thing to save money. So the real question is, how do we solve this high textbook price problem? Here are some solutions. Online learning. Online learning are classes that are covered online. All the coursework is via internet. It is often cheaper to take these classes because you don't have to leave your home and commute to school. Also, ebooks are cheaper. Ebooks are online textbooks designed specifically for your online class. A second option is open textbooks. So far, open textbooks have been adopted by more than 300 institutions and used by over 53,000 students. Open textbooks are free or low-cost textbooks that faculty authors write to match the class they teach. A recent study was conducted to see how students would react when their traditional hard books were replaced by open textbooks. This led to an overall increase in better grades due to the materials being easier to access. The last option is to apply for textbook-specific scholarships. These scholarships award money to students solely for the purposes of covering their textbooks expenses. Textbooks should be free due to the amount of problems students have obtaining them. Just think of all the money you could save if you didn't have to pay for your textbooks.